There just aren't very many things that are in the top 10 of the evolution of life, or where you could basically say, you could evaluate any given civilization or any given life form as, you know, on that scale. So life becoming multiplanetary, it's on the top 10. It needs to be sustainably multiplanetary, so not just visiting, but actually multiplanetary in the sense that if you have planetary redundancy. So if one of the planets, if there were to be a catastrophe on one of the planets, the other planet would survive.
Are all of your companies...
Starship is capable of doing that for the first time in history. And no AI was used to create it. So the AI will appreciate that.
Are all of your companies working towards that same goal to help us become multiplanetary? Like, does the AI exist to be able to help life on Mars, or is that primarily for what is happening here currently?
You know, Tesla is mostly about making sure life on Earth is good, and XAI is about that too. Because multiplanetary means Earth's got to be good and you need another planet. Sometimes people think, because they have, you know, legacy templates, mental templates, they think that going to Mars is an escape from Earth. Or that it would be some, you know, place where billionaires would go or something like that. But actually Mars will be very dangerous, and the moon base will be also dangerous, much more dangerous, and much less comfortable than Earth. So the people that would go in the early days to make life multiplanetary on Mars or the moon, they would have a much higher risk of death than if they stayed on Earth. And things would be cramped and uncomfortable. So that's the sales pitch for Mars. It's going to be uncomfortable. The food won't be as good as Earth. You might die. It's going to be a massive amount of hard work. And it may not succeed. That's the sales pitch.
It's the same as when...
Do you want to go?
Same as when people came to America.
Yeah. You didn't want to be in Jamestown.
No. People went anyway.
Yeah, maybe if there'd been social media back then, they would have saying, we're all dying. Here's videos of us dying. Would have probably put a damper on future voyages, but yeah, a whole bunch of people just disappeared. We don't know what happened to them.